into business activities, investment income, and personal loans not previously declared. Listen up. Not previously declared. Watch this now, people. Bulletin point number 1. Premium Group Limited. And the first night you bought them.
So Andrew, we don't know. Remember them did work and couldn't pay. Remember, you know, prayer took 98, but yes, still them couldn't find food. Them care about yes, still down. Them have this thing. I don't continue. Yeah, yes, see how they go back. Continue.
All right. Premium Group Limited. Prior to June 1992 election, Mr. Holness was employed as special assistant to Mr. Edward Siaga and managed his business Premium Group Limited, a position he held until September 2000. Right? All right. Now, all right. But hold on, let me explain this. But the people need to understand. As it relates to 1998 and the 2 years. Remember, Holness said he went to Nationwide Station and said he came in with $47 million.
Yes.
So people see the evidence, I know. People look on it.
Yes, watch out.
Never mind. You understand? Because as I go through this, you understand other evidence are chipping in this. And which more an integrity commission. You understand to pick up on this too.
Yes.
Premium Group Limited. Prior to June 1998 election, Mr. Holness was employed as a special assistant to Mr. Edward Siaga and managed his business, Premium Group Limited, a position he held until September 2000. Until September 2000, right? Now, this man went on Big Mama Station that he brought in $47 million in the politics.
Yeah, this.
He could make that out of Premium Group Limited.
All right. Well,
it couldn't take 2 years to make that out of Premium Group Limited. All right. Maybe go down to Sunshine Mobile Company. Now, people, Andrew Holness is in prison.
No, but look now, look on the note. I've no income from
his employer was not declared for this December 2000. They don't know say tell lie for that's what
yeah, but this is them work with Siaga, yeah, so
income from employer was not declared for December 2000. Andrew Holness, this not look good in my general. Your track record in terms of finances and how your money come by, it is very foggy. Wow.
Him tell Big Mama a lie when him say him come in the politics with $47 million. See them. Go back up there. Half note. Go down there.
I'm going to just see how this is not.
Half note. Income from this employer was not declared for December 2000. Liar. Now, we come back to Sunshine Mobile Company Limited. Now, watch this now. Mr. Holness noted that he was involved in the taxi business and before his entry into representational politics, owned 3 motor cars, which he contracted to Sunshine Mobile Limited. After Mr. Holness registered the legal taxi service, he had as many as 8 cars operating in Sunshine Mobile Company. In November 2000, Mr. Holness indicated that he agreed to purchase Sunshine Mobile Company from the then owner, Bob Buchanan, on the following terms.
What we are getting this now? You go in and you have 8 car. Remember, you just come to politics in Africa, but you still have 8 car. You have how much car?
8 car? Andrew, oh, you buy 8 car. I couldn't pay a student's loan. 8 car? Big up the people who move a bowl of TBV, bowl of VNR 2.0, and bowl of VNR clips. 8 car, Mr. Holness? Damn.
And you have purchased the company. When purchased the company for? Continue.
The purchase price of the business would be $1,440,000, paid in weekly installment
at 15,000.
Right, at 15,000.
Who do that, Byron?
What madness?
Hey, who mess is this? Oh, man, is this?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Lorna.
No bullshit, bro.
Lorna. What? What?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Oh my God. No, bro. No.
All lies will be exposed.
Nah,
That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong
This is
way.
worse than I thought. This is, I remember telling people that when everything was done, it's gonna be so bad that we couldn't have imagined it was that bad. Bro, who buys a company from somebody and pays $15,000 weekly for it? Yeah, man. All of $15,000 every week, my general. A person that wants to sell their company, them now make $15,000 a week for their company. So hold on. So this person that has a company that deals with taxi service, that according to Andrew Holness made him so much money, he's now going to buy the company from the person. What the person do? They got tired of making money? How does that work? The person that owned the company, were they tired of making money? Couldn't they have left the company for somebody to manage while continuing to make money? But that's not that. Okay, let's pass that. The person selling the company. A person that is selling the company, wouldn't they want to get cash? Like one time, like boom. Who sells a company and get increments of $15,000 a month when the company is valued at $1.44 million? Mr. Buchanan's debt to Mr. Holness loan company, Omega Bridge Finance, would be written off. Mighty God. This sounds like some mafia movie. I lent you a loan from my company, Omega Bridge. You couldn't pay back the loan. Oh, and by the way, while you was paying back that loan and borrowing a loan from me, I had cars that was running in your company. What kind of business deal? What kind of halabaloo bangarang? What kind of pandemic this? This a deal I want, pandemic deal, brother. How on God's green earth did this situation even arise? How did we get here? This is incredible. I gotta play that back.
That he agreed to purchase Sunshine Mobile Company from the then owner, Bob Buchanan, on the following terms.
What we are getting this now? You go in and you have 8 car. Remember, you just come in politics in but you still have 8 car, you have much car, and you have purchased the company. When purchase the company for? Continue.
The purchase price of the business would be $1,440,000, payable in weekly installment
At 15,000.
right of 15,000.
Who do that, Myron?
What madness?
Who do that? Who do a business? You come in my business and you have
You're coming in
you have 15,000 until it finish.
Hey,
Well,
the court over there, the
Yes.
court of mince him.
Well,
Mr. Buchanan debt to Mr. Holness loan company, Omega Bridge Finance, would be written off. Mr. Holness would take control of the business and become managing director, a role he assumed by January 2001.
it is.
And all shares would be transferred to Mr. Holness.
Mr. Holness loan company. Where the loan company are coming in? Because I never say a loan company before. Where the loan company are come from? So
Yes.
Mr. Buchanan, after I buy something from Mr. Buchanan,
Exactly.
you have a debt to Mr. Holness loan company now. You are by the man company, taxi company. But when your loan company come in, Omega Bridge Finance. Where the Omega Bridge Finance come in from? Where you have money for lending when you never have money for married, brother?
Wagwan Kimo.
In a 1999, where you get them money from, brother? This is before 2000.
No. Yo.
You get the money up. See there now. You get the money up. Eh? Like 2000, 98 he married, 99, 2000, 3 years. 2-3 years. And the man continue. Continue, brother.
All right. Mr. Holness take control of the business and become money.
Andrew Holness have a loan company. After him get married, they wanted to keep a fish fry. They were that poor. How, bro? Where did this fortune come from? You have a loan company, bro? A loan company that you loan money to another company that you have cars running in. This man, Andrew Holness are the ridiculous. Man alive, bro. Who teach him this? Me need to learn when do you so and if illegal, so me can do it too.
Managing director. A role he assumed by January 2001, and all shares would be transferred to Mr. Holness and the payment of the last big installment for the company.
You understand this? Continue.
In Ghana prison. That's all I can tell you. Mr. Holness said he managed his company until 2005 when it was wind up and the assets sold. He said the company was not officially transferred to him. His company.
The owner died before the deal was finalized. Man, dog. Yo, this sound like something out of a movie script. Bro, this sound like some mafia ties. Like, what is this? What is this? No, man. No.
Was it not officially transferred to him? That makes sense.
That man did dead. That man,
I said, when I died,
you have a company. You have the company.
Mr. Holness noted that the business was mainly cash-based and estimates average yearly revenue, right? 10,270,000.
Man. In a them time, they be like, which company you make 10 million?
Alright. But we catch him right, sir.
Yeah, there.
Let me tell you when we catch him. Let me tell you when we catch him. Here what I'm saying now. Mr. Holness noted that the business was mainly cash-based and estimate average yearly revenue 10,272,000. Alright. Then, if you spend the 2 years and you do them company there, and you come in, right, for 2 years, then oh, you have $47 million.
No, but how wind up a company like this when it's so profitable, brother?
Right. Exactly.
Then, if you don't $10 million, 272, right, operating expenses, see there? Operating expenses in it, you know, and operating income, you understand, 3,700,000. So, but the hell him get $47 million?
Brother.
See there, this second boss, you know.
No, me know that. Me hear you know, Byron. But Byron, let me say to you. But me just say something to Holness. Byron, if any man, you start a company and it's we're going to look when you wind it up. If you can make money like you make all 10 million revenue, a company around 10, or you wind up a company in 2 and 3 years, brother.
4 years, in my bit.
4 years. When you keep a company like that, to make more than what you get for your pay for the whole year.
Aye. See you say there. See you say there.
That me ask you why you wind up a company and make them more much revenue, brother.
But what's this now? Again, why you don't run on the politics?
Thank you.
The politics on the 6.
Yo, Mystic Sensation and Titans them are ask one dangerous question, you know. A some serious question the man them are asking, you know. 10.27 million. Operating costs are 6.4 million. So the income, the operating income, that means how they earn at 3.7. So how comes you get $47 million as coming into politics? Bro, me have to play that back and slow it down, bro. Yo, the man might ask some serious question, you know. This have to absorb properly. No, this bad. This is bad. This is really bad.
Mr. Holness take control of the business and become managing director. A role he assumed by January 2001. And all shares will be transferred to Mr. Holness and the payment of the last
what's up?
for the company.
You understand this? Continue.
In Ghana prison. That's all I can tell you. Mr. Holness said he managed his company until 2005 when it was wind up and the assets sold. He said the company was not officially transferred to him. His company was it not officially transferred?
Hey, me not lie. Me like listen to Melting Pot. Hey, you saw Melting Pot laugh a while ago. Hey, Melting Pot is a class act, you know, imagine. Mummy, me know say I pre-melting pot too. Hey, melting pot still say that background and just laugh like you were saying. This man is a wicked man, you know. Hey, Andrew. You're dangerous now, Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, oh, you come up with that something here. The man said the company wound it up and the assets was sold. He said the company was not officially transferred to him as the owner died before the deal was finalized. Oh, he was so bad looking and lucky at the same time. What a coincidence. Mighty God.
Sure, Jim, that makes sense.
That man is dead. That man,
As the owner died,
you have a company, you must buy for the company.
problem there. Mr. Holness noted that the business was mainly cash-based and estimate average yearly revenue, right? 10,270,000.
Man.
Yo, Mr. Albano, so happy. Oh, one company in that the year there. That the company make so much money, brother.
In a them time, the brother, which company I make 10 million?
All right, hold on. Let me catch him right just now.
Yeah, there.
Let me tell you when we catch him. Let me tell you when we catch him. Hear what I say now? Mr. Holness noted that the business was mainly cash-based and estimate average yearly revenue 10,272,000. All right. Then, if you spend the 2 years and you do them company there, and you come in, right, for 2 years, then oh, you have $47 million.
You know,
Yeah, but all wind up a company like this when it's so profitable, brother.
Right.
it's still not
Exactly.
added up.
And again,
So the 3.7. Alright. I understand the question where Mr. Lonesome asks now, how you have that company, that type of company at that time, making so much money? That's one. But two, let us move past that. If he did make that money, that 3.7 million profit income, when you add those 2 years in, oh, you get $47 million, my general. Where $47 million come from? 3 plus 3 are 6. And a 7 point something. So where the other 40 million come from?
again, if you don't make 10,272,000, right? Operating expenses, see there? Operating expenses in it, you know. And
Yes.
operating income. You understand? 3,700,000. So, but the hell him get $47 million.
Brother.
See there, this again, boss him, you know.
No, me know that. Me hear you know, Byron. But Byron, let me say to you. But me just say something to Holness. Byron, if any man, you start a company and it's up, we're going to look when you wind it up. If you can make money like you make all 10 million revenue, a company around 10, or you wind up a company in 2 and 3 years, brother.
4 years, in my bit.
4 years. Why not keep a company like that to make more than what you get?
So the question that Mr. Lonesome is asking, which is a legitimate question, if that business is so profitable that he's talking about making 10 point something million a year, 10.27 million a year, why would you be in politics when you're only getting what, 2 million? Wow. At that time, you're getting way less as a politician. Why would you go into politics when you're making that type of money? Anybody? It makes sense? Does it make sense to you? Woo! Lord of mercy.
Pay for the whole year.
Aye. See a say there. See a say
Well,
there.
that me ask why they wind up a company and make them more much revenue better.
But watch this now. Again, why you don't run on the politics?
Thank you.
The politics only pay 6 million.
My correction, 6 million. Politics appear 6 million, bro. $6 million.
And your company will make 10,272,000. So in the 2 years, and when I say you brought in $47 million in the politics, you understand, within the 2 years there. You multiply that by 2, you understand? You can't get 47 million.
No, but Byron, again, him can't get it. But me I say, why they lock it down?
Exactly.
Like a company where I go run so much money to it, them time.
Yes, profitable.
It
Lying.
went bankrupt, according to Zara Brand.
So we understand that, all right.
All right.
Right? Recall that he recovered approximately 3.5 million from the sale of Sunshine Motors.
So why they sell that? Oh,
And the company was eventually struck from the registrar of companies on January 20, 2018. The business activity, the assets therefrom, and the income derived were never previously declared from 1998. I trouble Andrew on the skin, I know.
And yes, still have him long time, I'm not declared.
Right? So, again, he should have been charged. So this
Long time.
So, the corruption prosecutor, one named Keisha Prince.
Yes.
Prison. All of this to show you how corrupt Keisha Prince was. So Keisha Prince, this evidence I show you.
So hold on there. The business activities, the assets therefrom, and the income derived were never previously declared from 1998. The same business that got wound up.
That you were indeed corrupt. The Prime Minister should have been charged.
Yep.
The Prime Minister should have been charged.
Brother, you have the money, but well, I know, but now I play where my wife said to in the 98, so to, he never had the money for marriage.
No, but hold on the people. Hold on. Wait. Andrew Holness. You know, so he's a brave virgin. So Andrew Holness really went ahead and tabled the Integrity Commission Act. Put it into law, knowing that all of this activity business-wise, he was involved in years ago. Come on now, people. We have to give Andrew Holness a round of applause. Andrew Holness set up himself. Andrew Holness, how you doing, Deb? Andrew Holness set up himself, Andrew Holness is the government at the time. And he tabled the Integrity Commission Act, knowing that he had all of this stuff going on in his inception into politics, coming out of poverty. No, you have to applaud the man for his audacity, his barefacedness. And not only did he do that, he went on stage and told the opposition not to interfere with the Integrity Commission. We should strengthen them. Who remember when Andrew Holness went on stage and said you should not interfere, and that goes for the opposition as well. And he was so proud. He stood there and he was so proud. He was the poster boy for integrity at that point. You wouldn't believe that he had anything to hide. You wouldn't believe that none of these things that we're listening to right now could have been possible. No, man, we have to applaud him again, man. Whoa. Yo, you can't make this up, man. Yo, you can't make this up. Oh my God. Oh.
That is funny, honey.
You cannot make this up, man.
That's funny.
This is
Oh my God,
wow,
that is
man.
funny.
Yo, Andrew Holness he's on another level. Alright? Alright, when he said he played chess, he playing against himself. Alright? I don't think he played chess with nobody else but himself. I think he forgot that he was actually playing against himself. And either way, he's going to lose. This is the type of games he was playing. Playing against himself in a chess game on a chessboard, not remembering, you know what? if I beat myself, I'm still beaten. This is a lose-lose situation. Gots to be more careful. Lord have mercy.
Better them couldn't buy food.
Wow.
For 250 people, but yes, I know I show millions.
Millions.
No 1997.
Yo, me need to play one of them songs there right now. No. Millions. Me need to play one of them songs there right now. One of them songs they need to play right now. Me not telling a lie. Yo, Andrew, I say when I move, bro. Yo, Andrew.
Teenagers are building businesses with AI.
No, hold on, one. Never short stop.
Now, federal officials say Jamaican lottery schemes are growing at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
Information by going straight into Jamaica's major organized crime.
So Andrew, say when I move, bro. Me just ask. Millions.
That is funny,
Millions.
honey.
Millions.
Funny. Oh my God, that is funny.
Yo, Andrew, you're tough, bro.
Yes, the package has landed. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes.
You know, Unexplained, man.
Yo, cash call.
Yeah.
39. True believer.
Yeah.
Not a new believer.
You know, it does them never shots.
I say that when I move.
Go for the bag, me never fumble.
Never.
Dark, I'm in humble. Did I feel bang the line, no one to run to?
Yo! Let's stop playing, man. Hey, let's get back to it. Let's stop run for it. Let's
That
get
is
back
funny, honey.
to it. Millions.
That's funny. Oh my God,
I
that
just
is
say when I move,
funny.
bro. Dark, I'm in humble. Yo! No, let me play that part the back again. No, and just say when I move.
Yes, the package has landed.
Yes,
Thank
I
you very much. I appreciate it. Yes.
You know, Unexplained.
Yes, I ask.
That's 40 words, 39.
Yeah.
True believer. G-U-D. Not a new believer.
You see, I've done on the Bluetooth speaker.
Go for the bag, me never fumble. Dark, I'm in humble. Did I feel bang the line, no one to run to?
Yeah.
From black eye class, look what it done to. From black eye class. Jail leap on the lane, girl in front too.
Yeah.
Put a 3-story house in a jungle.
I lie.
Tell the squad they are not for me, I'm for your uncle.
Big choppings. Big choppings. Oh. Yo.
That is funny, honey.
Yo. Big
That's
choppings.
funny.
You're
Oh
deaf.
my God, that is funny.
One Jamal. Yo. Mighty God.
Yeah,
1997.
You couldn't buy food and then buy you couldn't pay your loan and then buy 2 years, brother.
Millions.
You rich.
Millions.
No, him never have no money through there, so him not say this. You can't rap Siaga and mad. You mad?
But
You can't rap Siaga.
based on the yearly revenue, that he stated here, you understand? It could not accumulate to $47 million.
Yeah,
No.
impossible.
Big Mama. You
Impossible.
understand? You know what can save him, you know?
Yes.
No, the Taxi Service Limited. Mr. Holness explained that this business was registered.
I wonder if a such man give him a loan. You know such man will say him give Juliet Holness a loan. I wonder if him give Andrew Holness a loan. All you? You must come down to blows and skirt. Hold on, come down there.
In June 1999, with his wife Juliet Holness as the main shareholder and 2 members of his constituents executive as shareholders. And
I remember from your country, 1919, I remember 97 and the money, 1919 and them about money. The taxi dildo.
yeah,
It looked like dildo. I just put a dildo. Taxi service in around dildo. Imagine 1999 and you have one who is here, one brother. He never let me want to see what I look like. Dildo. I just put a dildo. Taxi service in around dildo. Imagine 1999 and you have one who is here, one brother.
Yo, how that just laugh a while ago? No.
Money. The taxi dildo.
Yeah.
It look like dildo. I just put a dildo. Taxi service him around dildo. Imagine 1999.
Yo, how that laugh a while ago, dog? I bet him back that laugh a while ago. No. Me can't figure out how that laugh a while ago.
It look like dildo. I just put a dildo. Taxi service him around dildo. Imagine 1999.
Oh, a mystic laugh. A mystic just laugh a while ago.
What was she one better?
Oh,
he was a shareholder. Look on this. Continue.
Oh my God.
All right. Now, Mr. Holness explained that this business was registered in June 1999 with his wife, Juliet Holness, as the main shareholder, and 2 members of his constituency. Now, hey, let me tell you something. Juliet,
yes.
Juliet, no. You understand? Can't take
Hold on, not stop here.
No.
Baron, more you stop here, so just read when him say, you have a company in 1999.
Yeah.
Remember that company make bag of money? Look at him was a shareholder anything from the company. And you have him company. We know he indicated that he was neither a registered director nor a shareholder.
As he was advised against this level of exposure.
But that don't make no sense.
No. This business continued.
So hold on there. So Mr. Holness explained that this business was registered in June 99 with his wife Juliet Holness as the main shareholder and 2 members of his constituency, executive shareholders and directors. He indicated that he was neither a registered director nor a shareholder. Doesn't this seem eerily familiar with the Integrity Commission report? Very interesting. Admat, his son, one of the companies them is his business partner. His son, his sister, but not him. He removed himself. Doesn't this seem very familiar? Wow.
Operating until 2005, when the operations were wound up and the assets sold.
Backside.
Right? Because at that time, no man. This business was interlinked with Sunshine Mobile, to whom the leader motor vehicles were contracted. Between 1999 and 2005, the leader owned 7 to 14 motor cars and 2 minibus.
Yeah,
right? The business. So you want to know now? Look here. And you own because you see in a court,
23 million.
Hold on. Loan sum. You know what I'm saying? 1999 and 2005, the leader owed 7 to 14 motor cars and 2 minibuses. Watch this. He must go present facts of these ownership, of these vehicles.
Brother, oh, you get for one so much things. Can you make money like that? Hold on the Bible.
No, seriously, all of those vehicles he's talking about, he really look like dildo for true. D-E-L-I-D-O. The Lido. How would you name? You know what? Let me just move on from that. These cars, these vehicles, how much do they cost to buy them? Where did the source of money come from for them? Obviously, they would have to be insured. That's another additional cost. Wow, very interesting.
Your boss did make them kind of money away. Don't you have to say the boss?
You're mad, man. You can't make money them with that Jamaica.
Oh, the man, that's the thing I make so much money.
The money in a mess. Now, the money, that's why I run going on a crossroad, man, with them a shit overhead. That's why I run on a crossroad. The She-Road complex. That can't save him. The business reported total average revenue of 23,271,000, right, 286, and total average net earning of 12 million, right? Mr. Holness stated that by the end of 2005, he recovered over 4.5 million from the sale of the leader's motor vehicles. This company was removed from the register of companies, right, 28th of January, right? Now its income was previously unknown and is now being brought in as a proof of an additional source of income.
2001 or 2011 this? 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
2011.
All right. That's why Andrew wants to fight. You understand? Phenomenon this going to court, you know, because all of the vehicles were in claims him have. Him have got show proof, you know.
Or him buy them, brother.
Him have got show proof. Now, all declarations for 1998 to 2005 bear no evidence of accounting for this business and its income. See,
Let me read that for now. His connection with this company and its income was previously unknown and is now being brought in as proof of having an additional source of income. All declarations for 1998 to 2005 bear no evidence of accounting for his business and its income. So this business and its income is not declared from 1998 to 2005. People, this is high levels of skullduggery from the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Wow.
About this business and its income.
All declaration for 1995. There no evidence of accounting for this business and its income.
Look at them. All right. Remember, him wife, now play him wife. Look when the thing come in an operation, Byron, this me I talk about. The man have finance business where man lend money, you know. I mean, you go bridge finance, right? Look when the business, Byron. Oh, you're married in a 97. A 97 you married? Can't find 1997 money better?
Yeah, 1997.
And 98 you lend what's money better?
All right.
So from this man literally went from rags to riches. 1997. They couldn't find money for their wedding to feed so much people. They wanted to have a fish fry. They couldn't hire a caterer. They had to use somebody from the community. Not my word. This was in an interview with the Prime Minister's wife in the cleaner. It's well documented. I mean, I throw them down, but you cannot explain how you move from that position to owning a company that was lending money. How the company actually get money for lend. Of all the companies that could have opened the next year, was a company lending people money? How? Where's this money coming from? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Only give me a second there. No, sir.
Just Eva can make when I next Titan all right, read along.
Blighty B.
Yes. Omega Bridge Finance Limited, based on the Financial Journal. This business commenced operation from 1998, but was not formally registered until August the 4th. Roll up some more.
1999.
1999, okay. All right. He explained that this business was initially funded by his parliamentary salary.
So hold on. Don't move. So all you have salary now, have you funded? I don't understand this kind of business. I make money in a better millions.
Yes.
Continue.
Reinvested monthly repayment. Proceed from the sale of asset and receipt from the Delido taxi company. And eventually Sunrise Mobile. This business offered personal and salary deduction loans, bridge financing for small businesses, micro enterprise financing and small business, venture capital financing, a profit and loss statement for the first 6 months. full operation was submitted along with a balance sheet of the second year of operation. The figures were featured in Mr. Holness' explanation in his journal, differs from those noted on the balance sheet. Right?
All right, give me a second there. Commercial break.
In their mind, what is happening with the placement, the layering, and the integration?
And the structuring.
Yeah?
Yes.
And the structuring. No, but it becomes structuring after you do the layering.
Yes.
Yeah? If anybody has any question, what is happening in their mind, then it's obviously then something might be wrong with their mind. Yeah?
Whoa. People are in awe tonight by this revelation. People are in awe tonight by this revelation. People are in awe tonight. And media houses like Emily and Bradley go and come tomorrow, try find ways to defend him, you know.
Yeah, but I hear the stupidness these idiots were saying this season. You know what they came with this season?
No.
I was expecting to hear, because I listened to them, I was expecting to hear them come with the integrity case ruling today. You know what they came with? Talking about NCB. Bring Bowen, after you beat NCB so hard, they bring Bowen to come and defend to say NCB not going under. And they have successfully gotten their $200 and something million bond secured. Yeah? To show, because they were trying to distract from what was happening with this matter.
Yes.
And you are so right. How could we have, imagine, all in David Smith was extradited to Turks and Caicos. How on God's earth every criminal enterprise that involves financial fraud and mismanagement of funds, Andrew Holness is at the center of it. Every single one.
Yes.
Every single Ponzi scheme, the 3 Ponzi schemes he has been in, he was in All In, he was in Cash Plus, and he's now in SSL.
All in Cash Plus and SSL.
But you see when you licky and
I wonder, you know, I would want to ask, what is his investment scheme in that one called First Rock? Does he have any investments in First Rock? That would be interesting to note.
No, but obviously, teacher, you don't have to ask if he has any investments in First Rock. You know the players of First Rock, there is associates. There is associates. And if you look, and that is why, you know, I need the Auditor General to give us about the Moran Bay Urban Center.
Yes.
Because then you will find out who really invested money in the urban center. Yeah? You will find out who really invested money in the urban center.
Yes.
This guy is busy taking up monies that he can't explain where he get it from.
Yes.
And then using it back now to come back to the Jamaican people to say, come pay me.
Yes.
This is...
Hey.
Yeah, me tell you now.
Yes.
As I go teacher,
Yes.
you see, anytime Andrew Holness take a flight, Andrew Holness take my foolish advice. Stay in Jamaica. You're much better off. Don't go nowhere.
What happened to Keith Rowley in Antigua? What I hope him take sleep mat that. What happened to Keith Rowley in Antigua? He will be next in line. Mark my word.
But it happened to him before.
Yes.
It happened to him before. You remember when the airport and them strip him down?
Yes, man.
But this time it's gonna be worse. They're going to flag him, and he might have to stay in whichever country go until Interpol come. Yeah?
You heard what Dr. Dayton Campbell said to him last night? You never hear what Dr. Campbell said to him last night?
I listened, but I think I missed the point. Repeat it.
Producer, play what Dr. Campbell... Head boy, I'm going to play what Dr. Campbell said to him.
Yeah, later, teacher.
All right, my friend. Producer, play what Dr. Campbell said to him last night.
Covered Mark Golding, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrades on the platform, comrades in the audience, greetings. We had an election in 2020 on September 3, the 3rd of September. We had an election. It means that we are looking for the next election by September 3, 2025. You need a certain number of days between the time you announce the election and nomination day, and you need a certain number of days between nomination day and election day. So right now, is either the Prime Minister going to call it this Sunday or next week Sunday. If he go past that, because him coward like dog. I hear him at a gospel concert. I first set up people missing a gospel concert and tell so much lie. I hear him at a gospel concert quoting scripture that he has to make his calling on election sure. That means say you don't call it yet, so you don't sure. When you call the election, you are going to get a beating. You must get a beating. You have to get a beating. Then, I hear him come with a lie. Comrade Natalie, you hear the man. Oh, one PNP call him and say, him the case and call the election because we're tired. I want to tell you something tonight, Prime Minister. We're tired of you, and that we're tired of. We want to get rid of you. How him fi say we tired when we the road more than him? How him fi say we tired when we in the streets like white line? Prime Minister, we outside and we not go We're tired of government. What thief? They pity their money. We're tired of a leader that can't get certified.
Yes.
We're tired of those who give themselves 300% and now offer 0% to the public sector.
Tired.
We're tired of a government who gets free fertilizer and sell it to the people of Jamaica.
Tired.
I'm tired of you, Mr. Prime
Tired.
Minister.
Time comes, time is now.
No. When the pressure take him run gone out the road like Jehovah Witness. When I have news for you tonight, sir. Jehovah Witness no vote, so you don't have no vote. What you get from that? Call the election and make we set your straight.
Yo, big up Black Daddy and Camel. That was a commercial break. Back to to the Titans.
Yes.
Omega Bridge was also leased office space. Omega Bridge also leased office space between 2000 and 2004 and held certificate of deposit with ISA Trust totaling 1,905,695,089 between 2000 and 2001. Mr. Holness reference excerpt from Omega Bridge finance transaction report which indicate that between December 1999 and November 2001, loans totaling 12.7 million were issued. He noted that by the time the business was wound up, between 2005 and 2006.
Like?
Approximately 12 million, or about 70% of the loan portfolio was recovered.
So imagine all money to people when it does block. And then film business them run up quickly, brother. 4 years, 3 years, 5 years.
Who is that?
You can't believe this.
Unbelievable.
Eh?
These amounts, according to Mr. Holness, were placed in passive investment in stocks, CDs, ripoffs, and alternate of this company when he became a government minister in 2007. And his wife Juliet was added as director. The business has been dormant since 2005 and remains on the register of companies to date. Investment and income from this business activity were not declared for the year 1998 to 2005. What a gap.
Hey, brother, you get some business and they some company and they yes, the business make money, but not declare, brother. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Remember, I block people that I talk about,
1997, I have nothing. All right.
Yes.
It is to be noted that in the explanation provided by Mr. Holness concerning the business highlighted above, namely 2 to 4, he stated that these activities were entered primarily to support his constituency activities and were not declared as they were not considered as part of his asset base.
What must say? You understand that?
Madness.
Hold on. So, the company name is there, then Dormant. So, he never added to his declaration because he never considered it a part of his... What? It is noted that the explanation provided by Mr. Holness concerning the business highlighted above, namely 2 out of 4, he stated that these activities were entered primarily to support his constituency's activity and were not declared as they were not considered a part of his assets. We have no choice but to reject that opinion, as reliance is being sought on the income earned and assets at the disposal of entities. No, Andrew. So you're telling me that you just make up your own rules in your head, but what you need to declare and what you don't need to declare? You're a dangerous man. You're a dangerous guy.
We have no choice but to reject that opinion.
Of course.
As reliance is being sought on the income earned and asset at the disposal of the entities. Yes. Scroll up there.
Okay.
Come up. Yes, let them know. These assets have either been sold or made further investment in an effort to substantiate asset now in his position. Number 5, investment in cash flows. Yes, Byron.
Now, beg your please, sorry to because some things we need to add here so I'm going to keep them understand.
Come in, man. You don't know what's our work, man. Take it, man.
Thank you.
Yo, you know me love about the Titans, them. Humility, no ego. Because really and truly, you see through Byron and the investigator, him can connect the dots them. And him for read this. Him and the man for read it. And you know, so Mr. Lonesome brain fast. So him we come in with some look away sometime. Me love it. Respect to Mr. Belting Pat.
Thank you. Now, Jamaica people.
Brother, before you move yourself, let me just say something. I may say to Uno, I may say to the people in my watch. Now, the man have some successful business, and like him now make money, but all of them wind up, them one up by 2 to 5 years each. And then him take the money and go in a cash plus. So all your business, I'm gonna put money in a Ponzi scheme, brother.
Yes.
It don't make no sense again.
All right.
Jamaica people. Look where I'm going to invest in now.
Our Prime Minister. No, this is embarrassing.
Yes.
This is embarrassing to the world today.
Wow.
That the Prime Minister of Jamaica actively involved and collude with Ponzi scheme.
Oh,
see that? See that? Evidence is here, people. Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, involved, collude with Cash Plus entity to rob investors out of their money. The Prime Minister of Jamaica, you can't get it any worse than this. Jamaica, anytime Andrew Holness come in our community, run him out.
True,
now
man.
we're going on.
True.
Yes.
Investment in cash plus. Mr. Holness, this is disgraceful, boss.
Yes.
This is disgraceful. Investment in cash plus. Mr. Holness indicated that he commenced placing deposit in alternate investment in cash plus in early 2005. Mighty God.
Now move on this again. Why you so yes, you know? Oh, I'm gonna have taxi. You have loan company. You are lend loan and make profit. Why you not going to cash plus, brother? Why you don't want work?
Yeah.
Why you wrap up them there and then go in a cash plus go invest? When you make 10 million years or 23 million years so and then you wrap them up and then you can invest in a cash plus, brother. In a Ponzi scheme. It makes sense.
No, our serious question. Mr. Loan, someone asked, you know. I want to digest that question. There. Him have all of these businesses where make all of these money. Why you would wind them up and go invest in a cash plus? Cash plus? Cash plus? Yo, this is so bad that all you have to do is listen with an open ear. I don't really have to say much, you know. This affidavit speaks for itself. Mighty God.
You better.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Hey,
And see you.
me not lie you. Pastor Ricky have to pray for
Pastor
you
Ricky,
tonight.
I'm supposed to buy, you know.
Brother, me put go night because this is serious. This is serious.
Pastor Ricky said,
Mr.
no,
Holness
no,
indicated
no,
that
no.
he commenced placing deposit in alternative investment in cash plus in early 2005. He could not recall the amount.
Mr. Holness indicated he commenced placing deposits in alternative investment in cash plus in early 2005. He could not recall the amount
Of the original investment, but he invested 2 million. Who can recall the amount that them put in a Ponzi scheme in May 2006, which was in cash?
So in a May 2005, he can't recall the amount of money when he put in an investment. Jamaica, I want to believe him. Jamaica.
Stop lying!
Jamaica.
Stop lying!
Jamaica, I want to believe him.
Stop lying!
Wow.
Stop!
Bro, whose man's is this, bro?
Hey, who man's is this? Oh, man's is this?
Can't make this up.
The original investment, but he invested 2 million. Who can recall the amount that them put in a Ponzi scheme in May 2006, which was in cash from a first global bank certificate of deposit at June 30. So then what on? What are the people? Deal with this. What are the let me deal with this and clarify this.
Yo, the man dangerous though.
The Prime Minister
Yes.
involved in cash plus got big money out of cash plus. Investors' money, you know. Jamaica people want to understand that this is this worse than the meltdown, 95 financial meltdown. You know. At June 30, 2006, the balance in cash plus account was 4,642,000, which Mr. Holness said meant that.
Hold on. So the man's original investment. Look on
Yo,
it.
Yankee, I can't take a call and I use all of my device them, you know. Can't take no call.
People.
No, sir.
Invest 2 million in a May 2006, which was then cash from First Global Bank Certificate of Deposit, right? At June 30, June 30, 2006 CMA, the balance in cash plus about 4. Or you get nearly $5 million, brother.
But what I
Who does you invest and this earn more than 100%, brother, in a 1 month?
See,
And June at 2006.
Andrew Holness collide
Right.
and a thief investors' money.
This is
Andrew
about
Holness can't tell you details of
brother, you can't make
the amount of original investment, but he invested right 2 million
in a May. And by June,
in May 2006, which was in cash from a First Global Bank certificate of deposit. At June 30, 2006, the balance in cash plus amount was 4,642,000.
who buy 6 million, you make bank
about 100.
1 month.
1 month, brother.
Yeah, let's not
This brother, man.
No, this is
Yeah, man.
This makes sense.
Andrew Holness, you need to resign.
You have to go, hey, brother, I have to go.
Yes, man, you need to resign, man.
Embarrassing! He needs some milk!
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Wow. 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 Wow.
2.6 million you make above 1 month. 1 month, brother. Yeah, that's not this, brother, man.
Yeah, no, this is,
Yeah, man.
this makes sense. This. Andrew Holness, you need to resign.
You have to go, hey, brother, to go.
Yes, man, you need to resign, man.
Brother. I want to go to the
investors. No, hold on there. Hold on.
Yo, in a May 2006, a man invest 2 million, which was encashed from First Global Bank certificate of deposit. At June 30th of the same year, last time I checked, June come after me, right? The balance in the cash plus account was 4,642,000. Andrew Holness made a profit of $2 million, almost $3 million in a 1 month. Jamaica. This serious, no? Which Mr. Holness said meant that approximately 2.2 million was in the account prior to the 2 million deposit. I say a while ago. Which means that approximately 2.2 million was in the account prior to the 2 million deposit. According to Mr. Holness, the initial subsequent deposits were derived from funds recovered from the proceeds of assets sold in his dissolved businesses, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituents' activities, which was rejected. None of this is making any sense. Sonia Graham, what are you doing? None of this is making any sense. The explanation that Andrew Holness is giving for these monies don't make no sense. These are several red flags, you know? Several red flags.
Melting pot.
Yeah.
You know the reason why we start to take over this? Let me tell you why.
Me know, man.
Why? No, watch out.
Because you want to break it down to them, to people and show them.
Hold on, melting pot. The money here, gone on the NCB and get disappear.
Yeah.
Michael Lynching, protect him. This money here was in NCB. And Michael Lynching protect him.
And then destroy.
You remember that I keep on saying that all of the Ponzi scheme put, you understand, their resources in NCB and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
The prime minister is behind this.
Brother.
Yeah.
1 month in a brother. Baron. You see, that's how we be dissect around here, you know. Him say, in a this, in a invest, in a cash box, this, you know. Him talking a May, 1 month, brother. In a May, him put $2 million. And by June, 2006, him have 4.6 in a cash box. Yeah.
We have the evidence. Well, I'm not weird. And all the talk you're talking, we have the document.
And then him lying.
Alright, you see, I'm going to give my part on this. I'm going to follow what Andrew said. 2 million. Him say, it meant, when the 4.6 come up, he said it meant that the 2.2 did in the first. So it's basically 4.2. So even though a 4.2, you tell me say you make one profit of $442,000 in a 1 month.
Stop the cap.
no bullshit, bro.
This is assuming so we believe what Andrew Holness are saying. So the $2.2 million was in the account prior to the 2 million, you know. So 4.4, right? Minus 4.4 from 4.642. That is $442,000, you know. So you make $442,000 in a 1 month by putting the money in a cash plus.
That's the first time they said 2.2 did in a deposit before. You see, I'm like that. He when no come straight. He might tell lies. See that 2.2 got in a million deposit according to Mr. Holness.
What is wrong? Which Mr. Holness said meant that approximately 2.2 million was in the account prior to.
What's in the account? This that you put in a cash plus yourself.
How would that go on? The Prime Minister of Jamaica. The Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Right.
According to Mr. Holness, the initial and subsequent deposit were derived from funds recovered from the proceeds of assets sold in his dissolved business, of which we have already noted he stated was to support our the backside is
the money
never been previously disclosed. Never been previously. It affects declaration years 2005 and 2006 and was encashed in 2007.
Yeah, there.
Roll up the. What a bungalong tonight. 6.
Okay, look at that. This investment was never been previously disclosed.
No.
Never.
Year 2005, 2006 and was in cash in 2007. This is foolishness.
Can't get up to prison. First global bank money market. According to Mr. Holness, he opened his account in January 2005 with an initial right arm 400,000 and was never previously declared. On the other paper, First Global Financial Service Certificate of Deposit. In this financial journal submitted by Mr. Holness, he disclosed that he also invests $3 million in a certificate of deposit at 12.5% interest, which he subsequently allowed to roll over. So you are going while other people are losing their money. You understand?
Him make money.
Him they make money, you know. Him and the people make money, you know. Andrew Holness.
Wow. Wow. When everybody else was losing money in cash plus, he was gaining. Sounds eerily familiar, isn't it? Everybody else lost in SSL and Andrew Holness was the only one that got paid. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting.
Andrew Holness and the Ponzi scheme mass like SSL. They take with the people their money.
Yeah, man.
Hey. Yo, trust me. Yo, me grave you for. Remember me tell you. Mr. Holness explained that these funds were proceeds recovered from the sale of assets in his dissolved business, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituency activities, which was rejected. Right? In 2006, 2 million was withdrawn from this account and placed in cash plus errors, Clark. Hold on there.
Bang around tonight.
Hold on, man.
Hold on there.
I'm this.
Bang around.
I want to smash yes.
It never declared.
Hold on there.
Hey.
In 2006, 2 million was withdrawn from this account and placed in a cash plus.
But let me ask you something back, brother. Let me ask you something. Hold on, brother. You can run a loan company and go and good. And you run some taxi and then you wind it up. In at the same time, 2005, 2006, I'm going to invest. And you have good business and make more money. And then in this again, I'm lying in dangerous. And you shouldn't even be a prime minister, brother.
No.
Yes.
Hey.
In the financial journal submitted by Mr. Holness, he disclosed that he also invested $3 million in a certificate of deposit at 12.5% interest, which he subsequently allowed to roll over. Mr. Holness explained that these funds were proceeds recovered from the sale of assets in dissolved business, of which we have already noted he stated was to support constituent activities, which was rejected in 2006. 2 million was withdrawn from this account and placed in cash plus, as noted above. This investment was not previously declared and fixed declaration 2005 and 2006. Yo, there's a lot of things that Andrew Holness never declared. He's been consistent in not declaring a lot of things. Back then, what Cash Plus did in the early days was offer ridiculous interest to attract the masses. True. Wow.
Anyone ready again?
Ready again, I go up there now.
You ready? Hold on.
Ready, man.
Hold on. Hold on, I meant it, but Pastor Ricky, I have to breathe some bit.
I tell you.
I wasn't expecting this, to be honest.
The man, that's how we
Yo, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. What's up? Personal loans
The
and that.
man involved in all of the Ponzi scheme then. Jay, the chosen one, big up. Wanna see how me I spend my holiday? About how much hour I made on this one? 3.5 hours? Almost 4 hours. Mighty God.
Advances. Mr. Holness disclosed that he made personal loans and advances to family members and friends between 2006 and 2010. Which he did not include in his personal assets. What bang around this?
What a man like that?
Personal loans and advances.
Money. Continue.
These include loans and advances totaling $2 million. This was made towards the expansion of Mr. Stewart's spice manufacturing and distribution business. Payments were made in cash checks and direct payment to suppliers from Mr. Holness' parliamentary income and funds recouped from Omega. These amounts were partially repaid $1.9 million between 2007 and 2009. Loans and advancements $1.38 million and US $92,007.3 million. This touched the arm. The United States arm.
Totaling $8.8 million.
Yeah.
To Mrs. Holness,
$8 million to Mistress Holness and her sister in 2008. So you say
Money
wife to money. Wife.
Hey, what is really a reader?
Well, I know the man let money to you and then get it back in 2009. Them find money.
Yo, this left me speechless. This is unbelievable. Me I digest when I sit and I read right and so. And this is unbelievable. Loans and advances of $1.38 million and US $92,000. Totaling $8.68 million to Mrs. Holness. So he loaned his wife that money and her sister in 2008 in relations to bird sucker real estate development. You know, I want to ask the husbands out there that have some money. You guys are loaning your wife money? Them two, you look like them are really business partner, you know? Of course. Them they look like them are wife and husband. This make me think, no, say they are not wife and husband. This look like this relationship is strictly platonic, and them they just have some youth in it to make it look like it did real. Somewhere along the line, this is a business relationship. This is who is lending their wife money? Like one serious loan, like you have to go pay back. If my wife are going on business, and me can help her to deal with the business. Like, first of all, why you not go to the bank for your loan if you not have it? But which husband will lend the money to their wife? This is beyond. I just want to know from the persons out there that are married, because I am not. Alright? And I want to know. Thank your kryptonite. Lend anybody else but your wife. Lend anybody else but your wife. What can go so? Lord have mercy. Oh God, this is crazy, man.
Paying back on something. Continue 2019.
What can go so? What can go so?
Hey, may I tell you, so the PNP is going to have a field day with this. When these lawyers of the PNP take a look at this affidavit, mighty God.
To Black Soccer, real estate development. These amounts were repaid in 2009 when the
That's in that year, brother.
The specific source of funding of these loans were not identified.
The $8.8 million was paid back in a 1 year. Bro. Really? Yo, me can't say what me thinking. People read between the lines. The $8.68 million was paid back in a year. Me ask a question. Me can't believe that me read. Really?
By Mr. Holness, they can't. But the recovery amount were accounted for an increased investment in 2009.
Yeah.
A personal loan was made to Paul East in 2010 of US 13,500, 1,074,000, right, 35 from JMB investment, and 1,307,406,082, right, from security, totaling 2. So the man, look, the money in all of the Ponzi scheme, them
everywhere in there. That man has to be a prime minister.
Seriously.
How 8 start after that.
Mighty God. Andrew Holness involved in all of the Ponzi scheme. So
and we are disparate. These amounts were repaid 2011. Him all lend money personal loan, him that loan place, him wind it up. Him have tax and for him tax a place of $1 million. When you know taxi people, you know, them have struggle, can't keep them cap on the road, brother.
This is why I'm going to refer to TIJ, because him not paying a tax to none of the period, you know.
That's why. But him gone. You see this?
So that's why I want the judge. That's why I want the judge now to kick out the case out of court now, because him say too embarrassing. The integrity commission, the information. You understand? That play, right, gathered is too embarrassing.
Right.
This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace.
But hear this now. When you just read back this now after stock and security, continue read from this up.
A personal loan was made to Paul East in 2010 of US $13,500,000. No, $13,500. 1,074,735, right, from JMB investment, and 1,207,000, right, 406, right, $82 from stock and security, totaling 2,382. All right, hold on there. Hold on there, because something important was saying.
Yes.
When we interview, you understand, the person at SSL, they did not find any account, right?
But Andrew Holness.
Because they have some name, brother.
Account in SSL.
You have some name and that, brother.
You understand? Why am I get money from SSL? Okay. Mr. Holness said these amounts were repaid.
Emotional damage.
What did you say?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man. What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We can't just skip past that. Where say a while ago?
You understand? The person at SSL, they did not find any account, right?
But Andrew Holness.
Because they have some name, brother.
Account in SSL.
You have some name and that, brother.
You understand? Why am I get money from SSL? Okay. Mr. Holness said these amounts were repaid in 2011. Nothing was declared in relation to these personal loans and advance in the declaration for the year 2006 to 2011. The source of funding for the loans remains unclear and possibly may be attributed to funds stated as constituency support previously rejected by me.
Nothing was declared in relation to these personal loans and advances in the declaration for the years 2006 to 2011. The source of funds for loans remain unclear. Possibly may be attributed to funds stated as constituency support. Previously rejected by me.
So it rejected and come back with it and use constituency. Man, it's easy, you know.
Wow.
Yes?
No. explanations. Mr. Holness explained that he commenced investment in only. Hold on there.
More there, man.
And
You don't see nothing yet.
In mid 2005.
Hold on. Remember things so bad this.
In every
And
I never talk about down, brother. Eh?
Supper Dada.
Hey,
Supper King.
me I tell you.
Boy, I never find back his song here, man. Me have to find. No, Mr. Holness. No, London. Where London there? No. Where London there? Where London there?
Mr. Holness, sir, you lost again. Big loss for you, Mr. Holness, and beautiful win for the PNP, sir. Mr. Holness, you really take the Integrity Commission to court and tell yourself that changing judges, when you change the judges, Mr. Holness, you tell yourself that they was going to strike out section 14.5. So your teeth in finger problem don't come to light. Huh? That is what you think. Let me tell you something, Mr. Holness. Don't play with God. God is not sleeping.
Remember that.
You understand? Because you expect that you was gonna use poor people tax dollars and illicit enrich yourself and then take the Integrity Commission to court that you're a part of. Right? To strike out that section, and then the people who are running behind you don't see anything wrong with that. To see the leader, the head of government of Jamaica,
Hassan,
take the Integrity Commission to court to strike out a section that is responsible for illicit enrichment.
Wow.
That shows guilt.
Wow.
It just show you that you and your friends them that illicit enriching yourself. You're looking out for them, but see there, God not sleeping, Mr. Holness. He's not sleeping. So right now, I hope you can sleep tonight because I know that your body go pwep. You cannot sleep tonight, Mr. Holness. Because you're trying to figure out, look here. Mr. Holness, let me tell you something. One thing, do not think of doing anything to yourself. You better you stand up with your stress, all up your stress and go prison. All up your stress and go to prison.
Right now, me not exaggerate. When we keep an eye on the Prime Minister here, we don't want nothing to do him. We don't want him to do himself nothing. We keep an eye on him. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on him, man. We don't want nothing to do him. I tell you for a long time. You remember when you not call me? I want to upset, I want to angry and them something there. I'm not talking about the one the Prime Minister this and the Prime Minister that. What I'm telling you say. Before Marlene Mother will even open her mouth about war. And possible war and election hold back till which time. Before she even do that, what did I tell you guys? Not a good idea. Leave this man to God. Look at us now. This is a perfect lesson of waiting on the Lord. Yes, man. You don't want it more clear than this, no? If you did never believe someone if wait for the Lord. Today, yes, today to today. You know, say, waiting on the Lord is the best option. Remember me tell you that.
They're going to prison. One by one, you're going to prison. Mr. Holness, let me tell you something, sir. You know why I don't sorry for you? Because I gave you 2 of my votes. And you're evil. You take poor people money that they should use and elevate themselves and help poor people and enrich yourself, Mr. Holness. So what you was planning to do, Mr. Holness? You was planning that if the court strike that out, you was going to run up and down go look for people for sue. That is what you was going to do, Mr. Holness. After you illicit enrich yourself, you would tell yourself that the court was going to strike it out and then you'd run up and down go look for people for sue. For say, them a tarnish your character and nothing don't go like that.
Yes,
Let me tell you something, Mr. Holness. You see your sticky fingers that you have, you cannot satisfy, and it's greed.
Greed.
Why you at where you at today? Greed.
Talk up, lady.
1 bedroom over Spanish Town. get student loan, go to college, even though you talk about in a PJ days, things was so bad, but still you manage to get a student loan to go to college and don't pay it back. And you leave college and you...
Look at that. Andrew Holness benefited from the PMP's government. Huh? Get student loan and go to college, eh? Hello? And you don't pay it back. Mighty God. Wow. I tell you about hypocrisy. Is that everything, you know? My goodness. I'm going to turn off the Bluetooth.
Have it off.
And turn on this one. Disconnect your, see, connect to your something. Disconnect your something, please. It's off? You sure? Alright, hold on there. Alright, we're good there now. Close that. Give yourself no something. Sure.
You work 2 years
Better.
at an outside entity and then you go parliament, right? And you're out here talking about FinSac and have your people them running and talking about FinSac.
Well,
and you don't tell the people them that you was a part of FinSac. You was like Siago's secretary, just like how Siago borrowed the 30 million USD dollars. It's the same thing you come and do, Mr. Holness. Remember I know Mr. Holness in 2019, you know. You said the Chinese them, you give the Chinese them concession land, you know, Mr. Holness. And they were supposed to build the STEM school them, you know, sir.
Where the STEM school end
right?
there?
In 2023, I hear you talking about the STEM schools them again, Mr. Holness.
Where they there?
To borrow 30 million USD dollars to build the STEM schools. Then 2024, Mr. Holness, a area says the money is approved and secure after you get the 30 million USD dollars, Mr. Holness. Approved and secure. 2025, you're going to come and say that is taxpayers going to foot the bill? Jesus of mercy. 300 trillion is missing out of poor people's purse, Mr. Holness. You displace poor people money. What could give poor people a better life? Give them some house. Right? Let the people them get $125,000 a week or even $130,000 a week, Mr. Holness. You raise your pay every year and then you come and line the people's face that you don't take any pay. When you don't go sue the news that comes out with your pay. Your last pay was $28.6 million, Mr. Holness. And you sit down and lie boldly to the Jamaican people and have people running behind you same way and believe in you because they're blindfolded by your lies. And look what happened to you now. Sticky fingers. Now you're lost. What are you going to do? How are you going to sleep tonight?
Boy, Blue Lagoon,
how are you going to sleep tonight? See, if you know what you know, you go down to Manchester, go get a look at head rub. You need to get a rub down and look at massage. Let me tell you something. All up your stress, drink a shot of tequila. First, drink some busy tea or some lemongrass tea to calm your nerves. And drink a shot of tequila and go down to Manchester, go get your head rubbed down and get a massage. You need to sleep because when I saw you in the traffic in Affidavit, your eyes them did baggy, sir. And you never stand up straight. You did lean. Look how you make money, don't know. Look how you make money do to your craving. All the shit that said them call him craving, can't satisfy. Yeah, you click them where illicit enrich yourself. We know it's not here alone, you know. So you see all the $1.4 billion deal claimed by the old bosses them, and we find out that it's 300 million for the old bosses them. Oh, be unto you, Mr. Holness. Yes. So the whole thing now, I wonder if you still gonna call the election, you know, because I was reading about the whole integrity matter and the fact that you don't declare your status, right?
London 45 _
I was reading about the upper house and the lower house, you know. And I kind of get some like understanding in there, some like vote, and people in a parliament we can vote. And me da watch a little, me da read up a little something there, Mr. Holness. But remember, say that still can't save you. That still cannot save you. The longer you stay is the more pressure you're under. But you see, at the end of the day, God not sleeping. And everything where you're getting right now, you deserve it. You deserve it. You try and make sure so you can't your ass. Because, Mr. Holness, if you're fat, you're going to shit up yourself. Because right now, I know you're going through a nerve-wracking situation. Huh? How can you be so cruel to the Jamaican people? Huh? Boy, I'm telling you, tomorrow I'm going to celebrate with myself. I feel so good that the Supreme Court rule against you. Huh? But you want to strike out Section 14.5? Huh? After your friend them illicit enriching yourself? Huh? Huh? And don't expect that we're going to hold you all accountable. Let me tell you something, Mr. Holness. It's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Wait until we finish with you. Mr. Holness!
Hey, 1 London 45, hear that? Never 2. London 45 underscore and something there, ladies and gentlemen. On TikTok. Yeah man. Yeah man.
Where the PNP them there? We no make a post panda Sonia.
Oh, she did a Patricia Dunn constituency. Favour Williams. I run against Patricia Dunn. Favour. Your political career is pretty over. Yeah, it's the pro box comment. Yeah man. We notice that them have you behind the shadows after that. Them don't really make you come out come so much. Yeah. Yeah. Want to notice the difference between the PNP and the JLP? Want to notice how even the young people them push them out there? Cause them confident in them bright. Do you guys notice that? You ever notice? You ever notice? Anyway, let's continue. To the substantive content right here. Cause my God.
Hey, brother, he might put money on it. I'm gonna Prime Minister, brother.
Yes.
I'm gonna Prime
Man, a
Minister.
criminal, man. A criminal.
No, I saw the Prime Minister go.
Poland, everyone just trust Poland. And he might come out by Marky G. And the metal say, cannot trust them.
What a bang around this?
Hey, cannot trust them.
More officer and do one stick because on YouTube and on social media. What are they going to say now?
I don't know.
That he comments investment in Holland in mid-2005 totaling 36,109, right? 75 cents, 2 million.
What? 36,000 US dollar? Totaling 2.3 million. Oxide.
$461.68 derived from the proceeds of loans collections from Omega Bridge Finance. The royalty charge. Yo,
that Omega Bridge company there. The loan company then normal. You hear that? You hear when you get the money from Sonia where I going with? She not easy at all, man. Me too love her.
Hey, look here. No, nothing bad. Get on with it.
Yeah, my brother.
Big up my girl Celine from East Portland. Big up all of Portland.
Yes. So, yeah, all right then. The proceed of loan collection from Omega Bridge Financing. The sale of asset from Sunshine Mobile Company Limited and interest withdrawn from Cash Plus Limited.
Hey,
attractive.
Hey, Wilbert, big up yourself in a Wilbert. Big up yourself in a bro. We say, favor your church sister, a Sabbath keeper, as she ascends to the throne as finance minister, she turned her back on her beliefs and suggested tax office be open on Sabbath. Really? Oh, that is very unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Allegedly, ladies and gentlemen, Kryptonite in the chat say Favor Williams is his church sister, and she turned her back on her beliefs and suggested that, you know, the tax office should be open on the Sabbath. If it's one thing that I know that you know, the people of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, the one thing they hold wholeheartedly to, right, is Saturday. It should be the day of rest. So for you to go into politics, Favor, and allegedly, no, that's terrible. That's terrible. I wonder if that's why Dana Morris Dixon behaving the way she behaving. Because she claims that she's a Christian, but or she religious or whatever. But, you know, and Joanna said them attract people, and she said nobody's being tracked. So one of them I tell lie. Oh, my son! People, one of them I tell lie. One of them I tell lie. The truth is just the truth. One of them I tell lie, my people. One of them I tell lie. Flag Shaw, big up. One of them I tell lie, man.
Attached to Mr. Holness financial journal indicate that the balance on this account was US 108,352.49 cents at April 30, 2006. Yeah, he further explained that in October 2006, his account type changed to an account yielding higher return to ameliorate discrepancies on the first account he held. Mr. Holness indicate that the 306,033.13 noted as opening balance in his account was therefore not a new investment. At August 2007, the balance in this account was US dollars 1,214,177.71. Explanation for additional deposit are noted below. Mr. Holness explained that US 80,000 was deposited in June 2006 from the encashment of a portion of US 90,000 First Global Bank repurchase agreement, which originated from the proceeds of the sales of assets in Sunshine Mobile Company Limited, Dileader Taxi Service Limited, and collection of loan proceeds issued through Omega Bridge Financing Limited. The financial journal indicate that the US $9,995 deposit in November 2006 was derived from interest withdrawn from amount invested in Cash Plus. Mr. Holness also noted that this deposit of US $19,995 was invested in Olint in February.
No, I am unaware of Olint. Class prefect, can you give me some briefing about Olint? You can send me like a link about Olint, because I don't know about Olint.
2007 from interest withdrawn from his Cash Plus.
Yes. Interest.
Hey,
this is straight mix up in a better.
This man in a some conundrum. Unbelievable.
Good. This not look good. This
hey, the amount. Hold on the panel. Yes. Mr. Holness financial journal indicate that this US 93,578.51 was the last deposit he made to Olint account in April 2007. This amount was derived from approximately $1,300,000 from an annual fundraising dinner. What? for his constituency.
Hold on.
And approximately.
Hold on.
No, this constituency thing I get out of hand, bro. This no look good. When me hear this, me I think about layering, me I think about money laundering, bro. And I'm not saying I do it. I'm saying it makes my mind go to the money laundering video. Why is this fundraising and this constituency funding consistently? Who the funds are come from in the constituency? 93,000 US. Play that back.
1,300,000 from an annual fundraising dinner. What? For his constituency.
Hold on.
And approximately.
Hold on. Let me tell you one story. I get to your constituency, brother. You can't waste them money. If I want to do about fundraising dinner, and your constituency, brother. You
can't make that. You can't make that.
Oh, you raise money when you feed them and give them back something, brother. This is a lie.
Right.
This is a lie. Continue.
Yeah. From an annual fundraising dinner for his constituency and approximately 5,100,000 from the encashment of his cash plus investment. Mr. Holness explained that US 33,000 was withdrawn from the Olint account in June 2007 and added to US 20,000, which was reserved for an annual fundraising dinner for his constituency. Yeah.
Before we go no further, it says here, Olint was a financial scheme in Jamaica, primarily operating as a foreign currency trading entity, but widely believed to be a Ponzi scheme. It was founded by David Smith and gained significant popularity in Jamaica, attracting investments from thousands of people with promise of high returns. However, the scheme collapsed, leaving many investors with significant loss. That's what Google just told me. Olint was eventually exposed as a Ponzi scheme where initial investors were paid returns using money from later investors rather than from actual profits. David, the founder of Olint, was a Jamaican businessman who was later convicted in Turks and Caicos Islands and the United States for his involvement in the scheme. Olint faced legal challenges in Jamaica, including investigation by the Financial Service Commission, mighty God, and attempts to shut down its operation. The FSC sought to regulate Olint as security dealer and investment advisor. Many Jamaicans invested heavily in Olint, and the scheme's collapse resulted in substantial financial losses for numerous individuals and families. Olint and David Smith were also linked to political donations in Jamaica. Say what now? Olint and David Smith were also linked to political donations in Jamaica, with allegations that both the ruling and opposing parties received funds from Smith. Well, that is not, that would make sense because these companies always put their money on the two sides, you know. They always put their money on the two sides. While primarily operating in Jamaica, Olint also had investors in other parts of the Caribbean and the United States. The Financial Investigations Division, FID, in Jamaica has indicated that David Smith could still be prosecuted in Jamaica for his role in the scheme. So him not get prosecuted in Jamaica yet? I want to find him. Nora, what's up, my darling? Find him. I am this. Look like one young smarty. Page not available. Damn. Page not available. So hold on. So then do all of the information pan David Smith. Oh, he gets scrubbed. How would the rat that go on so? Convicted. Oh, me get 1 page. Oh, yes. Let's hear this.
Smith, who's Jamaican, was taken to court in both the Turks and Caicos Islands and the United States for fleecing thousands of investors of a reported $220 million US. U.S. authorities are reportedly appealing his discharge, so it's not yet certain whether he will also serve additional time in the United States. The FID boss says he doesn't know why the case was never pursued in Jamaica as well. I'm following the story recently and wondering how come he was never charged here in Jamaica.
Here in Jamaica, exactly. The same question abound in my head as well, but I really can't tell you what went on back then.
Mr. Hay, a former deputy commissioner of police, has been head of the FID since January of this year. He says a case like Olent would certainly attract the division's attention now.
So, just for full context, this happened under the Andrew Holness administration. This is 2020, October 13th. And them asking the question, why wasn't he convicted in Jamaica? Well, because of the JLP in power. But
when the time comes, some are got charged for corruption. Oh yes.
Remember good no man.
Embarrassing. We need some milk. Something all right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Mighty God. Let's continue with the audio.
The Act really came into force 2010. Establishing these capabilities came sometime a little bit after. So improving capabilities to where we are now. Don't know what went on then. Since I'm here, I've not seen anything to tell me that the FID was involved. But certainly something like that now would really attract our attention and we would be all over it in terms of full-fledged investigation along with our partners.
No wonder this Asmadia is not the president no more. This has no wonder. What happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? What happened to Selvin A? Let us look it up. Hey, the more and more you dig, the more and more you find more questions. No, sir. Selvin A. What happened to Selvin A? What happened to him? What happened to this guy? Is he still working for the FID? Selvin A Financial Division. What happened to him? 2021. What happened in 2021? Minister of Finance. Hold on there. Hold on there, my people. Led the FID in contributing to successful completions of national risk assessment and anti-money laundering. Alright. That's a summary. 11-year profession. Minister of Finance and the Public Service. FID 2023 Chief Technical Director. So I guess his tenure ended in 2023. I would love to hear the story around Selvin A. What did he do? Move to greener pastures? Alright, see, we have something from the JIS here. The Minister of Finance and Public Service is pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Dennis Chung as Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigation Division. The recruitment appointment process managed by the Office of Service. Mr. Chung over 35 years of extension, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. This appointment follows the departure of Mr. Selvin Hay, who demitted office 2024 upon the completion of his contract. Oh, his contract was done. So they didn't see it fit to have him return. A man of this experience. A man that sounded like, yo, him really wanted to do some work in taking down corruption. No, we don't need that type of guy there. Let's not renew his contract. Hey,
It's not too late to pursue charges against Smith in Jamaica.
There's no statutory limitation for crimes like those. I raised it recently with some of my directors. We're looking at how we would be able to retrieve documents and evidence, other evidence like bank accounts. And those are some of the pitfalls that we'd have to deal with. So I'm not going to say never, but as it is now, I've not come across anything to give me a lot of encouragement. But in law enforcement, one thing I'm always cognizant of is that you never say never.
And he adds that they'd have to go after the paper trail.
If we have sufficient to go off in terms of to indicate that documentation will be there, then we could initiate it.
Well, the victims, lots of the victims were here, right?
Yeah, that's still here. But to get to the money, we'd have to look at the paper trail to see where it leads and where the money is and where the accounts are and so forth.
Part of that paper trail may involve talking to Smith's many victims as well as beneficiaries of his scheme. It was revealed in court proceedings in the...
You mean beneficiaries like Andrew Holness?
Emotional damage. Embarrassing.
We need some milk.
Woo-hoo. Hey man, let me tell y'all something, man. This is a deep and tangled web we weave. This don't sound right. This don't smell right. This don't look right. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right.
U.S. in 2010 that Smith had donated $20 million to both the PNP and JLP, as well as TCI's Progressive National Party. Prosecutors told the court at the time that they'd written to the PNP and JLP seeking to recover the monies, but received no response. Kalila Reynolds.
What? Nah, see, this is where you will see the bolo that is non-partisan. Alright? Them money there need for return from both parties. Those contributions from this Olint needs to be returned. Yeah man, 20 million, yeah man. Yeah man, it needs to come out of the pocket of the party then. Marky G, you need to make this one right, my general. You have to show a level of standard when you're going to power. You are not in power. You know, I have nothing to do with you per se, but just for the confidence of a real difference between, a significant difference between you and the Jamaica Labour Party government, I would suggest that the PMP give back this money so that some of the victims them can get compensated, because we now know that Olint is a scheme. So the money with them give you more than likely is illegal money. Just for integrity. Integrity. Yes. Find some way to get back the money to the people in the general. Yeah. I want the people to come with them. I want to know where I sit, Marky G. I want to know, if you know how to listen to me right now, I want to bring this up to him. So Mark Bolin, you know, recently this affidavit thing came up and Olint came up. And when we looked into Olint gave your party. Not necessarily you, as in you that was there, no, but it gave the PMP money. And we would like that money returned to the victims. Yeah, man. People, oh, my son. My son fear, no. May I keep it a G? May I keep it 100, no? Talk to me no man, Jimmy J Wagwan. May I keep it a stock? I know JLP now give back the money, you know. May I keep it a stock? No. Yeah, man. I feel like may I keep it a stock. Real thing. Let's continue. Holiday life, this is how long with you? Mighty God.
I was used to purchase a motor vehicle. A 2000.
Right.
So I'm not much motor vehicle.
Yeah. Mr. Holness,
and by the way, if the PMP already gave back the money, scrap everything when I just say a while ago. Because I don't know if after that interview, there was some arrangement by the PMP to give back the money. But the JLP give back money, I doubt it. I doubt it. But if they did, scrap what I say.
Financial Journal indicate that US 117,483.20 was withdrawn in August 2007 and deposited in its BNS, which is Bank of Nova Scotia, US account. According to Mr. Holness, the US 150,000 withdrawn from the Olint account was deposited in December 2007 to the Bank of America US dollar saving.
Andrew, you need to give back the money there. All that profit you make off of Olint, you need to give it back.
The account. Mr. Holness Mr. Holness explained.
Hold on. Byron, we see the Bank of America when...
No.
We never.
Never.
Jamaica.
No, we never. We never see that come up on the submission of the interim.
Remember that account then, man. Continue.
They want to tell us I'm about wallet, man. Mr. Holness explains.
That means him have the over there.
So hold on. You tell me say more than 28 account him have.
Hey, who mess is this?
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them. Embarrassing. We need some milk.
Bank of America and Jamaica, brother.
No.
So
and this hold on the panel. This never appear on the Integrity Commission list, you know.
Yeah, them have this too, because them do this. So
but them never put it out, yeah.
So really and truly, it seems like he has more than 28 accounts.
Yes.
Yeah, they would have been saying that, man. They want to stop at 28 because the only reason why it show 28, you know, it never comply with the investigation. So them just stop it. So. But we have to allow him have more than that.
Yeah, more than 28
Mr. Holness, definitely. Mr. Holness explain.
Yo, would I really like to talk to Biz 101 right now? The Virgin Biz. Bro, this man allegedly got more than 28 bank accounts. The Prime Minister of Jamaica. This is crazy.
That US 350,000 was withdrawn in March 2008 and used with previous withdrawal to acquire new properties.
Okay.
This guy are dangerous. This guy not normal. This guy the worst guy ever touch a prime minister office. This guy involved in all type of business. All right, me could go here so now. Mr. Holness explained in his financial journal that the company Pandanian Limited was registered to facilitate the acquisition of the boat.
Hold on there. So is the next company is?
Yes, man. What do you mean?
Pastor Ricky, I'm going to pray for Holness. Hey, Holness just what's up that open so hey, I'm not feeling this
big time up here. Yeah. So if they have all boat too, you know. Him have boat. Holness, what the boat did I use though?
Money
when the opportunity. No man, bigger thing are money laundry, man. It can't goods. When the opportunity arose in 2008.
What?
Boy, I feel really embarrassed. I feel really embarrassed that this is my country commander in chief. Because this really look bad. This the worst that one could have ever imagined. Where all of these companies have come from. And then both. And some people are going in the comment section saying, so what if him have a boat? You know, understand the date and time when them thing happen? 2008, 10 years after Andrew broke. Remember, say Andrew never have no money, you know. Where so much money come from to acquire the boat? The agreed sale price was US 220,000 and was to be borne equally by the three shareholders, Andrew Holness, Ian Moore, and Paul East of the company. You mean Panadian Limited? Let me go look up Panadian Limited. Jesus Christ. Father God help me. We need help. We really, really need help. Panadian Limited. Panadian Limited. Jamaica. Hold on there. Let me look at the name again. Panadian Limited was registered to facilitate the acquisition of the boat. Alright. Panadian Limited. I'm not even put Jamaica. Probably not Jamaica. Panadian Stores Limited, UK. Panadian Properties Limited and Companies. Gov UK. Ongo Pandy and that. No, that's not Pandy. Pandy and that. I don't know if the company locked down or can't find no source for it. Alright, let's continue.
When the opportunity, yeah, my boat man, I carry cargo. When the opportunity arose in 2008 to acquire the boat, he agreed sale price was 220,000 US dollars.
Yes. So when I see what I want to do, what only say I'm going to bad man. What are they?
But hold on there.
Only them time the two, you know.
Hold on there.
The man him play now come up to that, you know.
Hold on there. But with all of the failure of these Ponzi scheme, if you notice also that Michael Leachin, as it relates to each Ponzi scheme that failed, you understand, purchase yacht, you know.
Yeah, you know that.
And see Andrew Holness, yeah.
The man has 200,000 for the boat. US.
Yeah, 220,000 US.
You understand? Of most of the investors' money.
Definitely.
I hear the three shareholder. After I use the money, what the three shareholder? Ian Moore and Paul East. So Paul East, I want to shareholder. Oh, I have some people, Ian Moore too. So, you lend them money, but them are your shareholder. You must put people back. Okay. All right, we understand. Continue.
Yes, and was to be born equally, by the three shareholders, Andrew Holness, Ian Moore, and Paul East of the company. He noted that the purchase was to be financed by internal transfers among Olint account holders. Mr. Moore indicate the purchase and transferred the amount to the vendor. Mr. Holness said he paid 40,000 US from his Olint account to Mr. Moore. No additional amount was paid over as Olint collapsed shortly thereafter. So a company where I run all these amount of money, only just collapse up.
There's a pattern. There's a pattern. There's a pattern. The company will never officially own because the brother did. Yo, he said this sound like a mafia movie. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. When he made say all that money come from rich and Chinese. Why?
Mr. Holness said he transferred his shareholding and resigned as director as per his letter dated September the 30th, 2014.
Charlie, when I'm a prime minister and then this, him was a shareholder and them kind of thing the same way.
Yes.
In my opposition leader again. You know?
Opposition, yes.
But he was a prime minister in 2011.
2011, yeah. Yeah, to the remaining shareholders director, right?
Okay.
Scroll up again.
Okay.
This guy is serious, you know. He's a serious money launderer. This we have as prime minister in our place. The man attach himself to about 1 million company. The man attach himself to. All right. All right. Here it is now. Another explanation. This property was acquired on September the 15th, 2008 for $16 million as per certificate of title. Mr. Holness explained that this and other properties acquired under the ADMAT name during that period were acquired using funds withdrawn from Olint, including US $350,000, other amount encashed from Olint investment in
Melting pot. So what this is showing us is saying that, right, they collected the investors' money, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And push it in an ADMAT, you know.
Definitely.
That is saying, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because remember in the Byron, we are asked where them get the money from to start ADMAT.
No, we understand.
No, but
we understand.
Cash plus and that's where SSL.
Cash plus
SSL. All both them are up to backside.
Yeah, the man in everything, man. Yeah, so we hear this now.
No,
discretionary income and income from property rental of note. He disclosed in footnote 2.5, in footnote 25 on page 20 of his financial journal that he did not declare rental income from this apartment between February 2008 to 2012.
So why you want to do these things? Your prime minister, you know you have to declare them, right?
Because I dodgy business, man, do that's why I can't declare nothing. You know what dodgy business? All right, hear this now.
Yes.
This property was acquired on February the 3rd, 2009 for $15,275,000 as per certificate of title. Mr. Holness explained that this and other properties acquired under the ADMAT name and during that period were acquired using funds withdrawn from Olint, including US $350,000 and other amount encashed in late 2007, discretionary income and income from property rental. What kind of amount of business this guy involved in? Him could never be running the country as a prime minister.
Remember the man poor yesterday money, Remember the man can't find money for evil cook for people.
Me say that broke man turn billionaire overnight.
Brother, and millions are running up to 2007, 2000. A billions are running now, brother.
Yeah. Yes, but all right, we could carry on now.
What? No. What?
According to Mr. Holness, this property was acquired in 2011 for $300,000 using Encash investment with Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, and JMMB, which is Jamaica Money Market Bank, totaling 28,300,000 at December 2010. Account held with SSL, total US.
That's
it. Right.
Beverly Hills.
But this is 2010, you know. Him account held with SSL, total US 342,153.61 US, you know.
Yes.
And with Jamaica Money Market Bank, totaling US 94,133.11 US dollar. We are dealing with here. So Mr. Holness Financial Journal response only provided detailed explanation for the initial expense totaling 11,340,000 related to the construction of a house on this property. The commission October 5th.
People, may I have to do a part 2. I have to do a part 2. Been on here 4 hours. 120 plus 120 at 240. And it's 2:55 upon my clock. I've been on here more than 4 hours. It's a mash up government, everything bad. But Bubbles, may I tell you, Paul Michel said, how did he find the time to be doing so much business while brother? I don't know. The people move up all over here in our clips. Big up on yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Going through the door. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here. Alright. The word is love. Winnie Maid, Fly Chai, everybody over there, big up. I'm out. People in Bambolo TBV. We start the live late. But thank you guys for your attention. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. For those that didn't hit the like button, hit the like button. Going through the door. For the lady that hit the cash app, thank you so much for donating to the platform.